few minutes later, Raina parked half a block from Olivia's house. She watched as Sol jumped out of the Ford in the driveway and rapped on the front door. The single bulb on the porch gave enough light to silhouette his paunch. When the door opened, he slipped inside. Popo bounced out of the car and bolted for the house. A sense of unease filled Raina. This was supposed to be a simple surveillance mission where she would stuff her face with Mushu chicken an hour later. "Stop!" Raina whispered. Things always got derailed whenever Popo was involved. She fumbled with the seatbelt and half fell out of the car in her rush. She winced as she clicked the door shut. A light turned on at the side of the house. The diffused light from behind a curtain spilled into the darkened yard. Two shadows appeared on the curtains and disappeared. Probably Olivia and Sol settling into the room. Popo tiptoed across the fresh-cut grass like Sylvester going after Tweety and crouched below the window. Her grandma was a shadow, blending with the night, except for the white reflective strips on her shoes. Raina ground her teeth and ran after her grandma. She held her breath, expecting the curtain to open and the occupants to catch them skulking. The chirping crickets competed with her pounding heart as the muscles on her shoulders tensed. The house next door was dark. As she crept toward the window on the side of the house, her gaze scanned the yard for cover. There, next to the trash and recycle bins, was a small shed set back from the house. She touched her grandma's shoulder and pointed at the shed. "Hiding place," she whispered. Popo nodded. Raina pressed her ear next to the opened window. From inside the house, ice clicked against a glass. "Want one?" Olivia's question came out in a slow slur. "I hate to drink alone, but that seems to be what I've been doing a lot lately." "Sure," Sol said. Raina couldn't believe she morphed from an amateur detective to a peeping Tom in less than half an hour. The voices were low inside the house. If not for the mismatched duo, it might have been considered intimate. Good thing the street was quiet. Glass clinked against glass. Someone sighed. Raina rubbed her nose. Her allergy medication was no match for the fresh-cut grass. She pulled a tissue from the pocket of her shorts and blotted her nose. Would they please get on with it? Popo rose to her feet and peered in the crack between the window and curtain. "I need your help," Sol said. Olivia laughed, a low cackle that sounded more witch-like than it should. "Why should I help you?" The fine hair on the back of Raina's neck stiffened. She blotted her nose again and peeked into the house. Sol leaned one hip against the kitchen island, one hand swirling the dark amber liquid in a glass tumbler. If he had been more suave, the move would appear less calculated. As it was, the liquid sloshed high up against the glass. Olivia sat opposite on a bar stool, her back to the window. The pendant lights above the kitchen island left the rest of the room in shadows. Sol smirked. "Because by helping me, you'll help yourself." Olivia grunted, tossed back her drink, and slammed the glass on the granite countertop. "What the hell is that supposed to mean?" "Natalie owes me." Olivia jerked, knocking her glass off the counter. The glass smashed against the tiled floor and shattered. Sol leapt back, surprisingly quick for a man his size. Raina's nose twitched again, and she sneezed. The tissue shot from her hands and landed somewhere in the darkened yard. She held her breath as her mouth went dry. "Damn raccoon! I swear this is the last time he comes into my yard," Olivia said. "Sounds more like a person," Sol said. A cabinet banged open, and several items clattered to the floor. "What the?" Sol's voice came out in a squeak. "Put that gun away!"